Hi everybody, we're at PHP Tech 2009. I've managed to track down one more person to talk to, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Brett Bieber. I'm from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and that's where I work for my day job, but I also help out with the PAIR project. Primarily what I do is I build web applications for the university that help out individual departments, or I build solutions that serve the entire university as a whole.
How big, you serve the entire university, how big is your team and how big is the university?
My team actually consists of a very small group of people. I work in the marketing department, so our focus is actually marketing the university and not really programming or providing all these other solutions. So I'm the lead programmer for our small team, which is about 5 people. And we have other people that know a little bit of programming, but mostly all of the other programmers are distributed throughout the entire university.
Okay. So you'd mentioned Pair 2, and I've talked to you a number of times about that. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Pair 2 is actually the next version of Pair. Pair has a lot of existing standards and existing packages. We have over 500, I think. What we're looking at in Pair 2 is actually focusing on PHP 5.3 and above. So having new packages come in using a lot of the new features that are available in 5.3 and above. And so we'll have a new set of standards for those packages. We're solving a lot of problems. We're also separating out the distinction between what the installer is and what the repository of reusable libraries is. So the installer is now going to be called Pyrus. That's the next version of the Pair installer. For somewhat backwards compatibility, you can still use Pyrus to install packages from Pair 1 channels, which would be the main Pair channel, or also many of the other channels that are out there, such as PHP Unit and some of the frameworks, they have their own Pair channels.
We've talked a couple times about it, and you've talked about the Pair channels and basically what some of the interesting things that you're doing within Pair channels at University of Nebraska. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Pair channels really simplify a lot of distributing reusable code. So if I create a package that I want other people to use, I can write it, I can put it on my Pair channel, and then I allow anyone else with access to the internet, either internally or externally, to install that package. So what I do at the university is I can write a library. I can hard code in the things that are specific to our university, for example, like the LDAP server name, the backup server name, make sure that all that code works so that I can distribute a library that will authenticate a user to any other developer that's at the university. So they just run a pair install the UNL authentication library, and it pulls that down so that all the other developers can use that. And then if we need to make changes, I can release a new updated version, and then all the other developers can upgrade their code easily, and they can downgrade also if they want to. But yeah.
So it sounds like this is a really useful tool for enterprise level developers that need to coordinate a lot of tools, a lot of configuration, stuff like that.
Yeah, it is a very powerful tool, and it really simplifies distribution of reusable libraries. I mean, that's where the real foundation of channels.
But distribution of reusable libraries, that means potentially frameworks.
Libraries, frameworks, and also things that aren't code. So for example, you can install CSS, JavaScript. One of the main projects that I work on at the university is our event calendar system. So it's composed of multiple packages, but we also have a made-up package which will install everything for you. You can install it, and that has the